All right, everybody, we are live here for the championship game here for Class C State Softball. I'm Chad Schmidt here, and my commentator partner joining me here is going to be Evan Saborin here. And that one's going to be popped up real high there. For second baseman, not quite able to get her glove on it. Had to try and make that running catch there. Got right in between. Yeah, just landed right in front of her there. So going to have a runner advance to first here for the Blue Jays. So I believe this is the definitely the second, possibly third game in a row here for the Blue Jays. Really having to show the endurance that they have here. Force have gotten a nice break as they've stayed undefeated, so they haven't had to deal with the fatigue of playing a few games in a row here. The Blue Jays just beat out the Bennington team here. So Bennington got third place today here.
That was a nice placement for that hit right along third base, but it must look like it must have been a foul.
Yeah, they called it foul. I mean, it did hit third base, so
yeah.
I guess you literally could have gone either way on that. So we'll have an 0-2 count here. Got that runner on first.
Up to bat, though, right now is Olivia Hunk. She's had a few good hits today.
Yeah, both these teams really deep in the batting order, and both of these teams are defensive showcases here. They've put on a master class here. So I believe that the only team that the Blue Jays have lost to is this Force team.
Yep, that was 2 games ago, and I'm not going to lie, it wasn't the prettiest, but I feel like Blue Jays could pull something together after playing that other game, get some confidence, get some swagger.
Yeah, we're going to see, but that one's going to be out there after she kind of hesitated originally and gave the catcher time to make the decision to have a throw down to second there. You know, if you're going to go for stealing a base, you definitely got to go for it. You can't hesitate and then go.
You cannot hesitate whatsoever. It's a fast-paced game at times.
Yeah, I love the aggressive offense, but if you're going to do it, you just got to go for it there, because when you stutter like that and kind of go back and forth, it's going to let the catcher know exactly what you're doing, and it's going to give him time to react there, just as it did there. So got 2 outs here.
And right now we have number 17 up, Kaylee Fisher up to bat.
And she's been the pitcher all day here for the West Point Blue Jays, and she's been absolutely fantastic.
The past few games, she's just been like throwing them in the strike zone so fast.
Yeah, and pitching for the Force here is Faith Reburn. And this Force team did win our Spirit of the Sandhills tournament a few weeks ago. And Faith Reburn pitched, I think, almost every single game in that tournament. There might have been one game or so where she had to take a break there because she was getting tired. But this team is run by Reburns. I mean, you got the coach and the 3 Reburns on the actual team. So we always like to say that this team's powered by the Reburns here. Gonna have a 2-1 count here, 2 outs. No one on base. Good position here if you're the Force.
Yep. Especially coming off of their win earlier, they probably have quite a bit of confidence as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and they know that this Blue Jays team is going to be tired here, and they know that they can beat them because they've done it before. So, if you're the Force, you're in a pretty good place here, both mentally and in the actual game so far. But it's going to have a 3-1 count here, so it's definitely a batter's count. It's going to give Fisher a little bit of wiggle room here.
And it looks like she takes that pitch, and the third baseman and shortstop fumble with the ball, letting Fisher get to base.
Yeah, there's a couple fielding issues there, but so Fisher's going to pick up the single there, and looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner there come in for Fisher, but you definitely got to tighten up those fielding errors because they can definitely start a chain reaction that leads to bigger, badder things.
And up to bat is number 21, Jenna Shistolk.
Yeah, she's had an amazing day. She had it as, from what I've seen, an out-of-the-park home run, the one that bounced off the fence. She's got a lot of power here, which is definitely what you want in your 4th hole batter. That one's going to be swung on right to the third baseman there, who's going to make the toss to first base there for the 3rd out. So we'll retire sides, and we'll be right back for the bottom of the 1st. right, everybody, we are back here with the bottom of the first. The Force there were able to shut out the Blue Jays there in the top of the first, doing a good job. Had a couple fielding errors, but were able to come back from it.
And up to bat is number 7, Isabel Robin.
Something that both these teams have that's absolutely great is they have that mental reset there. So after a fielding mistake like that, they have the mental reset to just come back from it, not worry about it, and finish out the inning strong. Both these teams have that ability. We've seen it a lot. I have seen the Blue Jays do it multiple times where they had bases loaded, 1 out, and they come back and don't let a single run across here. So it's going to be a really good game here as we have a 2-0 count here, and that one's going to sail foul here for a 2-1 count.
And one thing I do notice about the Blue Jays is every time they have the bases loaded and they don't have like an out or they only have 1 out, they'll creep their players forward in case of that ground ball, so that way they can fast play and they can get an out at home and possibly an even out at first.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's, yeah. Really, really high IQ softball there. Really good play. Reburn there just a little too fast for him as she does cross home plate before the throw can be completed to the first baseman there.
And it looks like we'll have number 16, Trinity Reburn, up to bat next.
Yeah, that's what I mean by this. By this team is powered by Reburns. They're first, second, and fourth here on the batting order. That one's going to be a little bit too far to the outside there for a ball for a 1-0 count.
One thing I noticed about Kate, though, is that, or Kylie's, is that she has like a variety of different type of pitches. Like she can go from being a powerful pitcher where she has lots of speed to like a consistent pitcher where it's like a little bit slower. She has a variety of everything.
Yeah, Kayla here really has mastered the art of the changeup here. She can throw just about anything that you want her to, and she knows exactly when to do it here. She can throw some beautiful changeups in the speed or some drop pitches. I've seen her do it all.
Yep.
So we're going to have 1 out here now. Count's going to be 1-0. Going to have a count of 2-0 here. 1 out. Got a runner on second here, so in scoring position. And if you're the Force, you definitely want to capitalize that on here early, get some insurance, build an early lead here. It's going to be very important in this championship game, as that one's going to be a called strike there for a count of 2-1. So wing and a miss there for strike 2, so count's going to be even at 2. You got 1 out, you got that runner on second here.
And we have that, and the batter is Brooklyn Nelson, number 15. And a nice hit, but out to left field for the catch. That's going
to be out number 2 here. So you still got Reburn there on second. Two outs, runner in scoring position here. Faith Reburn up. Seeing if Reburn can send Reburn home here.
and just fouled, hit right off the plate and came back.
Yeah, so we're going to have a count of 0-1 here. 2 outs. Got that runner on second. And that one's going to go straight to the first baseman, who was able to throw it to the second baseman there to get it in time. So that's going to be third out. We're going to retire sides, and we'll be right back with the top of the second. right, everybody, we're back here for the top of the second here. Had a scoreless one so far. Blue Jays looking to change that here in the top of the second here. Count's going to be 0-1. Both these teams, like I said, are going to put on a defensive masterclass as they have all tournament here.
And number 3 up to bat, Aubrey Krukenmeyer.
So we're going to have a count of 1-1 here. There goes the pitch. It was going to be a little bit high there for a ball, so count's going to be 2-1 here. You know, something that we commented on a lot in the Spirit of Sandhills tournament is that we love the way that Faith Reburn pitches there. She's absolutely phenomenal. She really puts her whole body into it with her windup there.
She really does, and it's accurate and it's fast, which is very important.
Yeah, absolutely. But that one's going to be a ball as well, so 3-1 count here. Batters count. Got a little bit of wiggle room here.
So Aubrey can take the pitch if she wants, or she can find the perfect one. And she does think it's hers, but caught by Faith.
Yeah, good deal for her to help herself out there. So we're going to have one out here. Now up to bat is going to be
Bryn.
Yeah, Bryn. So one out, no one on bases here. Here comes the first pitch. And that one's going to be fouled off to the backstop here for a 0-1 count. That one's going to be swung on and missed there for strike number 2. Got an 0-2 count here. Got that one out, no one on bases. All right, there goes the pitch. That one's going to be a bit inside there for a ball.
Count will be 1-2. 0 outs, no runners on base. 1 out, sorry.
Nope, you're all right.
And no runners on base.
And that one's going to be fouled off in the backstop as well. So count's going to remain 1-2 here. And that one's going to go right into the glove of the first baseman there for out number 2.
It's like there's almost a magnet in that glove.
Yeah, no kidding. That one was lasered right into her glove. So 2 outs here. No runners on base.
Up the bat would be Avery.
I feel like we're going to see a little bit of a pitcher's duel here. You know, this is Evan's first day here. He wasn't able to come down for the whole tournament, but he did get to come down for a championship Sunday. But Jake and I had a term that we like to call the 3-inning curse here, where for about the first 6 games of the tournament, we had 0 scoring for the first 3 innings, and then they'd put up 7 or 8 in the 4th, and then another couple in the 5th. So we call that our 3-inning curse here, and we could definitely see that here as we have an 0-2 count and 2 outs. There's the pitch. That one's going to be high there for ball number 1. Count's going to be 1-2. Let's see what Reburn can do here with the old 1-2 pitch.
She has a lot of room for mistakes. Like she can.
Yeah, absolutely. You got some wiggle room here as the count is definitely in favor of the pitcher. And that one's going to be low and inside there for ball 2. It's going to even the count at 2 here. 2 outs. No one on base. And that one's going to be swung on and fouled way back over by field 2 there. but count will remain even at 2. All right, Roberta steps up to the pitcher's plate there. That one going to be high there for ball 3. We're going to have a full count here at 3-2. Good job by the batter here to really stay in this one from 0-2 to 3-2. And that one's going to be the strikeout there, and that's going to be the 3rd out, so we'll be right back with the bottom of the 2nd.
And at the bottom of the 2nd, we have force batting number 9, Kaylee.
Yeah, game still scoreless there through the top of the 2nd down the bottom. Let's see what the force can do here with a 1-0 count. That one's going to be a little low there for ball number 2. Got a 2-0 count here.
And that ball was a little bit outside, making it ball 3. Or, sorry, 2. I can't really see.
It's 2-1 here.
Can't really see the scoreboard.
Nope, it's all right.
I have a little bit of a wall right in front of me.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Evan here doesn't have that Superman X-ray vision there to see through the wall.
Now the count is 3-1. And she hits it right field, and it stays fair. And I think she'll try and get a double off of that.
Yeah, she most definitely is, but
she's out.
Yeah, not going to make it in time.
She probably should have just stayed for the single right there, but
yeah, got a little bit greedy there, and it cost her. I understand wanting to be aggressive here in your offense, but there is a point when you're trying to take too much. And when the ball is on the side of the field that you're on, it's always a bit more dangerous there. All right, here goes the pitch. Could say it's going to be a strike there for an 0-1 count here, 1 out here, no runners on base.
And that'll be Ella up to bat, number 4.
Here goes the pitch. That one's going to be high there for a ball. It's going to even the count up at 1.
You know, Ella's done a really good job at watching these pitches all day and choosing the right time to hit. She's had a few really good hits, and she's really fast and able to steal it, even if she doesn't have that hard of a hit.
Yeah, that one's going to be swung on a miss there for strike number 2. Got a count of 1 and 2 here, but that's something that both these teams do really well. Is they have perfect ball placement here. For the Blue Jays earlier when Jenna was hitting absolute dingers. I mean, she had that one out of the park and the one up against the fence. So when she came up to bat, the outfield backed up against the fence, and then she put a little blooper right in the beginning of the outfield there and picked up a double from it. So that one's going to be a ball there for a count of 2-2. But yeah, both these teams have absolutely mastered ball placement. So.
And both teams are watching and learning. They're noticing where players tend to hit, and then
yeah, absolutely. And that's one thing that's very nice about a championship game where these teams have played each other pretty recently is that they are. There's no feeling out process, you know. They know exactly what to expect. So counts 3-2 here. Got a full count, 1 out, no runners on base. And that one's going to be hit out there. The shortstop's going to pick it up, throw it to first base, but she is going to be safe there at first.
like I said, she's a very fast player. You have to get that ball really quick just to get her out.
Yeah, absolutely. She is fast, and with that, I think we're going to see her get aggressive here and steal some bases because she is very quick.
And up to bat, number 14, Kendall.
That one's going to be a really well-placed strike there. Found that outside edge at the strike zone there, so count's going to be 0-1 here.
There's a lot of heat on that pitch as well. You can tell when she's getting ready to throw a heated pitch, because just by watching her feet after she goes, her drag is just aggressive, like with her back foot.
Yeah, no, absolutely it is. But that one, something that sometimes you sacrifice there with power is your accuracy. And so she threw a ball there. That one's going to be swung on and hit really well ball placement there, like I said, right out past the second baseman there. So Ella's going to get to third. You're going to have runners in the corners here. Pretty good positioning here if you're the force.
Now up to bat is number 5, Faith.
And that one's going to hit her there, so going to walk her and load the bases here. That one caught her real up high on the shoulder. Not a good spot to be hit. I mean, it's best to take it in your shoulder like that.
Yeah.
But
just depends on the placement in the shoulder, though.
Yeah, that definitely had to hurt up there, right at the top of the shoulder.
And now up to bat, number 3, MK.
So you got 1 out and bases loaded here. Force definitely need to capitalize on this. That one's going to be a little outside there for a ball. Count's going to be 1-0. And that one's going to be swung on and fouled off to the backstop for a even count at 1 here. 1 out, bases loaded. And that one's going to be outside for a ball as well, so we're going to have a count at 2-1 here. That one's going to be swung on and snagged up there by the right fielder.
That right fielder's been able to do some dirty work out there. Every time it comes over there, she's usually in the spot to catch it.
Yeah, absolutely. She's been great. So, base is still loaded, 2 outs. Again, you definitely want to capitalize on it when you have bases loaded. You don't want to leave 3 stranded out there.
And now up to bat, Isabel Robin, number 7.
Yeah, counts 1-0 here, 2 outs, bases loaded. That one's going to be high there for Ball number 2, counted 2-0.
Another high pitch there for the ball for the count, now 3-0.
Yeah, and if you're the Blue Jays, you definitely cannot walk her here with bases loaded. That's not the way you want to give up the first run of the game, is by a walk. Here goes the pitch.
And there's that walk the Force was looking for. And
Yeah, they do get a run across there. Ella's going to come across home plate, so the Force is going to take the first lead of the game here at 1. Base is still loaded, 2 outs. Up to bat now is going to be Trinity Reburn.
And in our game earlier, that's how the Force got a lot of their points, was just by walks.
Yeah.
They were able to hit the ball to get players on, but then it just came down to walks in the end.
Like I said, sometimes with that power and velocity, you sacrifice some of your accuracy there, and that one's going to be a ball as well for a count of 1-0. That one's going to be swung on.
Right before the second baseman as well.
Yeah, the second baseman there actually tripped and fell, so she couldn't grab that ball. But the Force going to get 2 more across here. Extend their lead to 3. So base is no longer loaded, but you do have runners in the corners. So one in a really good scoring position here, about 60 feet away from home plate. And that one's going to be high there for a ball, count of 1-0.
And that's also number 15 up to bat, Brooklyn. And we know that both, and the 2 people on base are both Roberts, and Roberts are really fast.
Yeah, they are.
So they'll be able to get those bases going, I feel like.
That one's going to be wide there for a ball, and counts 2-0.
Looks like they're going to have a little meeting.
I believe that the meeting on the mound is definitely the right choice here.
It looked like that coach made a little signal to the player. I'm assuming maybe it's if she wants a pitcher change, but she shook her head no. So I think it's just a morale meeting.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely can't give up on her yet. Kayla's been an amazing pitcher throughout all the games today. I mean, they only have 1 loss, and it is here to this Force team, who is definitely an amazing team. I mean, they went undefeated in their last tournament 6-0. So
the only thing is that Kayla may be feeling a little bit fatigued. She's been pitching so many games.
She just pitched a full 90-minute game here, and that definitely wears down on you. It's a lot of pitches. So that one's going to be swung on, swing and a miss there, count of 2-1. Throw down, not able to get her out there. Going to get one across to extend the lead to 4. Really high IQ play there by the Force. Got the throw down to second, took advantage of it, run one across, and now have another runner in scoring position. So really high IQ play there as the Force take a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. And that one's going to be swung on, but it's going to go foul there, so we're going to have a count of 2-2 here, 2 outs. Runner on second.
And you could tell that the Blue Jays tried to make that play because they have 2 outs right now, and they wanted that third.
Yeah, they did, and they just couldn't quite get there in time, and I think the Force knew that they're going to be fast enough. This team's played a lot of games. They have a really good chemistry. They've played I've heard that they've played a lot more games than most teams. They just schedule themselves pretty hard.
And now that'll be the end of the inning now. It's a 3rd out, and we'll come back after we retire sides.
All right, so we were able to look up the force record here. They have already played 48 games this season. And there goes the first pitch there. That one's going to be a really well-placed strike on the inside here. But the even more impressive stat here is not only that they've played 48 games this season, but since the beginning of June, they have only lost one game.
That is really impressive.
That's insane.
And up to bat right now for the Blue Jays is Torrey.
And
number
a swing and a miss there for an 0-2 count. Reburn there, getting her to chase the ball a little bit. That one's going to be swung on, and it's going to pop right up. First baseman's going to snag that one out of the air for early first out here. All right, and here goes the pitch from Reburn. And that one's going to be just on the outside there for a beautifully placed strike. Man, she was really finding the edges and corners of that strike zone there, making it really hard for the batter to decide what they want to swing at.
Well, it's also part of their catcher. Their catcher is moving their glove to where they think the pitcher should aim for each batter.
That one there. I believe they're good. Yep, they're going to call that one a strike there. Umpires had to, kind of communicate with each other to confirm it, but that one is going to be a strike there for an 0-2 count. And swing and a miss for the strikeout here. 2 quick outs here for the Force. They're really starting to heat up both offensively and defensively. Not that they've been playing bad defensively, but this is just an absolute master class here.
And up to bat now, the top of the order, Kate. That one will come out as being a ball with a 1-0 count and 2 outs.
That one going to be swung on, bobbled there by the first baseman, and bad fielding there. But the Blue Jays runner not quite ready to go to second there. She wasn't expecting the misfield there. Neither were we, but
you can tell that they have been watching each other a lot because Force does not make many errors. So she knew not to run to second there.
This is very atypical here of this Force team for a misfield like that. That one's going to be swung on there, and that one's going to be a really well-placed strike. And going to be safe there as the runner there is going to steal second. So got an 0-1 count, 2 outs, got a runner on second here. So you do have a runner in scoring position. And I expect to see her be very aggressive here and go to steal third the first chance she gets, because that's your only option to get any runs up at all against this Force team is by being just so aggressive. And that one's going to be swung on, popped up high, and caught there by the shortstop for the third out here. We're going to retire the sides, and we'll be right back as the Force come to the bottom of the third.
And we're back in the bottom of the third inning with the batter for the Force, number 8, Faith. Yeah, a bullet pitch, but it was outside for a ball. The 1-0 count. And it was fouled to the right, but that one will be a ball as well, where we get a 2-1 count now. But these Robert players are really good at watching that pitch. And that'll be strike 2, making the count 2-2. And a nice hit right over shortstop's head, right in front of left field, getting her to first. And that pitch will be high for ball number 1. And a nice hit right to second where she gets the out at first. Number 4 up to bat now, Ella. And that pitch will be high for ball number 2. Or ball number 1.
Yeah, count's going to be 1-0 here, 1 out. Got that runner on second here. That one's going to be a really well-placed ball there. It's going to roll out in the outfield here. The Force going to put another one across home plate. She is safe, and Ella's going to move on up to second base there. Count is count's going to be 0-1 here. Count's going to be 0-1, 1 out here, runner on second here. There goes the pitch there, and that one's going to be hit really hard. That one definitely had some heat on it, just couldn't quite straighten out, so that one's going to go foul here. We're going to have a count of 0-2 here. Force already putting one across here in the bottom of the third. Extending that lead by 5 here. Oh, and 2 count here. Big pitch here from the Blue Jays, looking to get the strikeout. Not quite. That one's going to pop up high, and the shortstop is going to nab that one there. So 2 outs now, still got that runner in scoring position on second. Here goes the pitch. That one is, that was gonna be a called strike there. Counts 0-1 here. Just to remind you, 2 outs, runner on second. Force were able to get one across home plate here, extend their lead to 5 here. They lead 5-0. Bottom of the third. That one's gonna be hit and it's gonna be fouled out, so count's gonna be 0-2 here. Kayla here for the Blue Jays really starting to pick it up here. Retire batters quickly. Doing a good job here. Really trying to keep themselves in this game by getting through the inning here quick and get the force away from the offensive end here, because they're exploding on offense here. And there's the strikeout here, and that's gonna be out number 3. So we're gonna retire sides and we'll be right back here for the top of the 4th. All right, everybody, we are here at the top of the 4th. Blue Jays looking to do some damage control here, as the Force were able to put up one more there in that last inning to extend their lead by 5. There goes the pitch from a burn there. It's going to be a little bit high there for a ball. Count's going to be 1-0.
And the pitch and the batter up is number 17, Kayla.
Yep, that's the pitcher here for the Blue Jays. She had a really good inning in this past inning. Able to retire the batters relatively quickly there. That one did get across, but overall she slowed down the onslaught that was being put on there by the Force. Didn't let him put up 4 again, only got 1 runner across, so. Got a 2-0 count here. Here goes the pitch. That one's gonna be high for a ball as well. Count's gonna be 3-0. Not what you want to do if you're a burn here. And
That'll be it.
yeah, that one's gonna be fouled there, so count's gonna be 3-1 now. And that one's another strike right on the outside of the zone there. Good job by Reburn to keep herself in this, to go from 3-0 to 3-2 here. So we do have a full count. There goes the pitch. That one's going to be swung on and be fouled off, so count's going to remain full here. 0 outs, no one on bases here. Kayla's the first batter here in the top of the 4th. There's the pitch. That one's going to be swung out. Shortstop picks that one up. Throws it over to the first base for the first out of the top of the 4th here.
And now number 21 up to bat.
That would be that'd be Jenna here, who we know has a mean swing here, can put a lot of heat behind that ball. She can send that one flying.
I bet she's praying for one of those ones as well right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she absolutely sent a ball into orbit earlier today, but that one's going to be a strike there, so it's going to be an 0-1 count here, 1 out. No runners on base here. And here goes pitch number 2.
Just a little bit high.
Yeah, that one's going to be high there for a ball. It's going to even the count up at 1 here. Got ones across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Force has done a really good job today on their defense, not letting anybody on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been kind of a lights-out defense there. So that one's going to be fouled off into the backstop there for a 1-2 count here. And here goes the pitch from Reburn. That one's going to be swung on. Shortstop is going to be able to make the running catch there. So second out here, top of the 4th. Still no one on base here. Force looking to go lights out again.
Now number 3 up to bat, Aubrey.
And that one's going to be a ball here for a 1-0 count. 1-0 count, 2 outs here, no one on base. There goes the pitch. That one's going to be swung on, and that one's going to go foul there. So we're going to even the count up at 1 here.
She would have put that one into play. That would have been a nice, solid hit. I don't think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That one went way foul, though. Going to need to do a lot of work to get that one to straighten out, though. That one was way over out of the fence, over by the sidewalk there. Heading over to field 4. That one, though, was nice and inside. Fair play, so she's going to pick up a good single there.
It was good placement as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to find the gap in left center field.
Now number 20 up to bat. What would be Bryn?
All right. And that one's going to be a little bit low there for a ball. Count's going to be 1-0. So that one's going to be fouled off into the backstop here for a count of 1-1 here. 2 outs. Got a runner on first here. And if you're that runner on first with a, you definitely got to be aggressive here.
100%, especially when you're down by 5.
Yeah, when you're down by 5. And let me check my unofficial game clock here. Unofficial game clock says about 35 minutes left here.
And that was a good placement by the ball. And maybe if she would have, if they got some people on base finally, maybe they can do something. Have number 13 come up, Avery. She's a big power hitter. Maybe she can do some work and bring those 2 in. Hit right to second where we get the out at first for the 3rd out.
So the Force going to go lights out again, shut the Blue Jays out here in the top of the 4th, and we'll be right back to the bottom of the 4th. All right, everybody, we're live here for the bottom of the fourth there. That one's going to go foul here for a quick count of 0-1 here. The Force were able to shut out the Blue Jays again there in the top of the fourth, really just looking to extend their lead here.
That'd be number 3 up to bat, MK.
And that one's going to hit the dirt there. So we're going to have a 1-1 count. One count here, 0 outs.
Let's see if she can put the ball in play.
One-two count here. Here comes a good old 1-2 pitch. And that was going to be
popped up.
Yeah, that one's going to be popped up real high there, but the center fielder are able to get that one for a quick first out here. Here goes the pitch. That one's going to be swung on. Really well placement there.
That was Isabel Robert, and you just know that they have good placement. That's why she's the leadoff batter as well.
Yeah, absolutely. They know that she can get on base. So kind of 0-0. Got 1 out. Runner on first there. And that was going to be high here for a 1-0 count. And if you're the Force, you don't want to stop, but you can be a little bit relaxed here with your offense. Your runners don't have to steal so heavily here, because you have that nice 5-run lead here, and we're over halfway through the game. And that one's going to go foul here. It's going to even the count up at 1. But yeah, if you're the Force, it's time to just play it safe. Again, not stopping the offense here, but just taking your time here.
I 100% agree with that. There's no need to rush anything.
No, absolutely not.
And that was perfect placement by that hit.
Yeah. We're going to have runners in the corners now.
Now you have number 15 up to bat, Brooklyn.
So still have that 1 out here, got runners in the corners. You know, now I would honestly expect to see a steal from first to second here, just to get both runners in scoring position here.
I 100% agree. And there it is.
Yep, there's the steal from first to second, but that one is going to be a strike, so we're going to have an 0-1 count here.
A lot of times you do see Brooklyn do that, though, when she's planning on taking a pitch. She sets up for the bunt, and she pulls it away.
Yeah, absolutely. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. Going to have an 0-2 count now. Count definitely in favor of the pitcher here. She's got some wiggle room. And that one's going to hit the dirt there, so that's going to be a ball here. We're going to have a 1-2 count here. We're going to get to see the good old 1-2 pitch. And that one's going to go foul here, so count will stay at 1-2 here. 1 out. 2 runners in scoring position here on second and third. Force wanting to extend their lead. They lead by 5 now in a 5-0 game. Championship game here on Sunday for a Class C State softball here in beautiful Hastings, Nebraska, and that one's going to be really well placed. She kind of chopped at that one like it was an axe even, but doesn't seem to matter. She got beautiful ball placement there.
And she even got set to second and brought 2 runners home.
Yeah, brought 2 runners home there. Beautiful steal to second here. So Force going to extend their lead to 7, sorry.
Force wants to get this 10-run rule. They're starting to play a little bit more aggressive.
We're going to have a little meeting on the mound here, so we'll be we're going to take just a little quick break with you, and we'll be right back. All right, we're live here for the it's still the bottom of the 4th here. Had a pitching change after Kayla there made 71 pitches in this game, so and she pitched a game previous to this too, so definitely understand the fatigue setting in there. Not her fault at all. She's had a great day here. She's played a lot of softball, made a lot of pitches. Understand that shoulder wearing out, that arm wearing out. It's definitely a factor, that fatigue here. But gonna have a 3-0 count here now, as the new pitcher here for the West Point Blue Jays is number 5, who is Lily, I believe.
No, I think it's Kylie Proger.
Kylie, okay. Sorry, having a little trouble reading today. But we're gonna have a 3-1 count here.
And up to bat is Faith Robern.
So, still have that runner on second here in scoring position. Now one's going to be a strike here. Have a full count here. 3-2.
Let's see if she can put it in play. I mean, she is the 4th batter, so she is able to hit. We know that, and we saw it earlier.
Yeah,
She has some
absolutely.
good hits.
Just like that, beautiful ball placement there. Going to get one across as the center fielder there bumbles the ball. So going to have a lead of 8 now. All right, got a runner on first now. That's Faith Byrne here. One out here is amazing position here if you're the Force. You forced the Blue Jays to have a pitching change. You scored a run right after. That one's going to go to the pitcher, though, and be thrown to first for a second out here. So 2 outs now. Got that runner on second here in scoring position. Now up to bat is going to be number 4, who is Ella. And as we saw earlier, she's got speed here. If she can get on base, she's going to steal a couple, go on a little looting spree here.
And with Faith on base as well, that's just deadly duo right there.
Yeah, absolutely. These two are both amazing base runners, really high IQ. Awareness is Byrne's going to steal third there, and she is safe, so even better position here for the Force. So 1-0 count here, 2 outs. Runner on third. Force leading by 8. That one's going to be a ball, so we're going to have a count of 2-0 here.
I was doing a really good job at watching these pitches all the way through, not swinging at anything she really doesn't need to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can't quite remember the number, but I believe that Faith Byrne here has pitched 50-something odd pitches. Can't remember the number exactly, but I do know that 38 of those pitches in this game have been strikes. That's well over half, and that's amazing here as Ella's going to get walked. So you're going to have runners in the corner here. 100% expect Ella to steal a second here as number 14 here, Kendall, is up to bat here for the Force. 2 outs here, runners in the corners.
And Kendall's been put after Ella every single game today,
Yeah.
just because she's such a powerful hitter. It just gets that, since Ella's so fast, she can go home anyway.
And there Ella goes, stealing second there, as that one's going to be a ball for a count of 1-0 here. You're going to have a 2-0 count here. 2 outs. Runners on second and third, scoring position here. That one's going to be swung past the shortstop here.
Perfect placement for Ella to go home and get that 10th run.
And the Force now lead by 10 here. So run rule should come into effect here. Yep, they're going to call it. So the Force are your Class C state champions. Mercy ruled the Blue Jays here in the final game of the day, Championship Sunday. The Force add another win to their extensive resume here. Blue Jays played a great game, but they couldn't withstand the force that is the Holdridge Force here. I'm Chad Schmidt. This is my partner, Evan Saborn. We're signing off for the night. Good night, everybody.